Okay. So I actually found out that my actual, like, expensive ass gaming headset has the worst possible mic. And, yeah, so anyways, I'm only gonna do about 30 or so minutes of this, just me talking, but it'll probably be about as long as any of my other videos are. And if you're wondering, if you're here, what kind of headset I'm using, it's actually my headset for work. So, I mean, I guess that would make sense. I mean, but to be fair, my headset, my gaming headset, was like almost $200 compared to my fucking, my work headset. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. So, let me set a timer before I forget because I get lost. Oh, I already set one. See? I get lost. I get lost. Call it the mom brain or whatever. Pregnancy fog or something. Why do I hear his voice or like anything from Jojo Mart? I just hear it in like Trump's voice. I'm not sure why. Like that's not. Maybe it's just because they're all tyrannical freaks. Also, if you can hear my keyboard, my apologies. It is loud. Yep, loud. Because it is a gaming computer. Yes, a gaming keyboard. So it is just unnecessarily loud. I'm not really sure. I'm also like bad at this whole commentary thing. If it wasn't obvious from my previous video of me being on Sims. Ooh, my trees are growing so I can get the whatchamacallit, the that into that. And speaking of, oh, we're in summer now, right? I keep forgetting because I also have my personal, like my just for me save file on the other. I mean, I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos before, you will see that it's me, Jessica. No, but it's just my other save file for my own. That's my world, you know what I mean? And, if my keyboard is annoying, like, my bad. This is why I don't usually do, commentary or just, like, audio intake in general from me, specifically, because... Why do I hear bees? Flies? Mosquitoes? Is that what that's supposed to be? I'm disgusted. I also, because it's actually been a minute since I've opened up this game, like this file specifically, I'm like, hello, where is everything? We're in summer, right? Like, I'm not... Am I hallucinating? I should probably keep that, actually. Anything helps. Right. I speak so well, so eloquently. I just ramble, honestly. Like, I forget where my brain is. Oh, that's... I don't think I've ever had that fossilized apple. Like, not even on... Because I first started playing Stardew Valley on the Switch. And, this is my first time since I got my gaming PC playing Stardew Valley. Well, I mean, obviously I had my original save file, but I really wanted to play with mods, right? Just so I can, you know, I don't know. Because my original save file is on my Switch. Oh. Oh my god, excuse me. Let me drink some water. Ugh. Nothing beats a little... Oh my god, I am dying. Hello? A little Bev ASMR. So I can sell the bread, but I can't sell this stuff, I guess. Handmade stuff, I don't know. But I'm sure I could sell bread if I hand make it, right? Also, if you wonder why I'm doing 8, it's because I like to do the whole, you know, like, around a specific thing. Ooh, peppers. I'm only gonna do 5. Nah. Also, I'm trying to get my little 30-minute recording done, at least with my voice, before my husband gets home, because he's gonna want to yap, and we like talking while I play. That's just a little something we do. Ooh, this is for summer and fall. So, we get these started. I'm gonna do 2 sets of those because those will be continuous. And these should also be... I'm only gonna do 5 of those. I feel like I've got quite... I'm gonna sell... Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just sell one of those. Okay, there we go. See, I know that's unnecessary, but you know, whatever, it's money. Barely. So that makes 8, 16, you know. You see, this is... Also, I am not too sure if I care to... I know on one of my Switch save files, like my very second one, I got the entire community center done, like within the first year. Or, like, second year, I think, because that's actually when certain items are available and certain items aren't. I'm not too sure if I want to grind like that in this kind of save file. I just spent so much money, dude. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. See? Bad spending habits. Also, I'm gonna marry her. She's so cute. Look at her. I don't have good things to say. Impure thoughts. Damn, see? I lost my train of thought again. This is why I do not talk in game, because I am so quiet when I game. Unless it's Minecraft, then I'm screaming. Like, I am just constantly yelling. Especially because I also like to play Minecraft modded. And, well, we saw how that went. I literally rage quit so bad, dude. I got so mad. And it's so funny to me because I've never rage quit like that before. I was like, what is this? Why? I felt rage. Just genuine rage. I need to make more scarecrows. Also, I do not look where I'm going. How to make those again? Wood, fiber, coal, right? I just completely... Stop. My brain is not working right now. My bad, y'all. Ooh, but I don't... And if I get rid of that... 2... It's because I didn't have enough fiber. Great. Perfect. I would like to see the baby. I would go to Sophia's and buy a sprinkler, like, you know, a good one. Oh, but you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make that my... I'm gonna do the pepper seeds there. so that it's just like a constant. Don't gotta worry about it. Don't have to think about it, you know what I mean? I'm still gonna have to water it today because I did not prepare. When I last saved and quit, I was like, yep, this is, yeah, I'll figure it out when I get back. And guess who didn't do that? So, there's another one. I just do it like, because I just actually got a bunch of crops. And let's hope and pray that no birds get to my shit, because I hate whenever the birds they just steal it stuff. Also, I don't remember, because on my other save file I have cat, but I also don't really listen. Like, I have my work headset on right now, so it's like I'm listening to the audio now. Do the cats meow like that? Like the dogs bark just all day? Does that make sense? Ugh, I don't know. Also, I do it in 8, so I can do this. It's so convenient, right? Like, that's Edie's Woody Doo. Okay. I don't remember my dog's name on this game. I have 2 dogs in real life, though. I always get tempted to, like, name my in-game dogs after my real-life dogs, but, like, they don't have the breeds. And, I mean, you know, I say breeds loosely because we don't even really know the breeds of our dogs, except for... Actually, no. We know one because we got her from a family member. She's a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix. Yes, backyard breeding bad. I don't like backyard breeding, and I would usually be very against it, because I like adopting, not shopping. But the way our dog, she came into our life, just kind of like, if we weren't gonna get her, then she would have probably not had a very good fate. Because, you know, she had, how many was it, like 5 siblings, so she was 6 puppies in total, I think, was it? And, you know, the Pomeranians aren't much bigger than Chihuahuas, but it's still, I'm not even counting these out, by the way, I'm just doing it because I'm rambling. But still, the puppies were really big, and it was just not a good time. And on top of that, the family member had just had a baby, and so we were like, okay, so what we're gonna do is get a new dog for $100. The shelter would have given us a dog probably for like $40, but we actually were looking for a smaller dog, like a Chihuahua. Just because, I don't know, we had a bigger dog. She was medium-sized, really, not really big. Her name was Garnet, and we actually had to rehome her. We got her from a shelter, but she just, I got her as a 9-month-old, which is like, you know, they loosely, based off like the teeth and stuff like that, right? They age the dogs like that. So she was about 9 months. They had actually just brought her in that same day that I went to the shelter. So I had to wait for her to do her intake immunizations and stuff like that. And you know, they got to do all that stuff. So I had to wait for a few days to pick her back up. But she never really grew out of that street dog mentality. You know what I mean? Like, she... And I get really sad thinking about it, because that's, I mean, you never really... I, personally at least, don't... Like, I feel like I failed her, right? Because I had to give her up. And, you know, it's not really fair on me, I guess. It was right after our first child turned 1, where she just got really aggressive. She had lots of food aggression from the very jump. And and then she started resource guarding like really bad. We tried to train her. I mean, we had her for years. We had her for 4 years before we finally had to call it quits because she just kept attacking our senior dog. His name is Biscuit. And, I mean, we tried to train her out of it. We tried to do everything we possibly could to make her state of living, you know, just better, safer for like her and everyone else, because I was always worried that she would turn against our child, who is a toddler, you know, just at the time, like especially learning how to walk, still learning boundaries, and it's very scary to think about the what ifs. And she had already at that point bit my husband pretty bad because we were breaking up a dog fight, and you're not supposed to grab from the front. My husband wasn't thinking about that in the moment, and he tried to grab her like from her chest, and she reached down real quick to like, I don't know, snap at him, and it just wasn't good. You know, it's sad stuff. Like, if I could somehow go back in time, you know, and figure out what I could have done different, I would do it. You know, I love her with all my heart. We literally, you know, your pets are also your babies. They're your family members. And getting rid of them isn't easy. At least for me, it's not. It's never been that easy for me. I've always been very attached to all of my pets that I've had in my entire life. And I don't know, sad stuff. How did I even get to talking about this? Why am I being sad on Maine right now? Jokes aside though, adopt, don't shop. Be very careful with backyard breeding. Like, the only reason we actually ended up taking our little dog Opera, who we got from the family member, is because we knew the pedigree of both the dogs. They're both purebreds because that's just how they were. And not that I would have preferred a mutt. I mean, technically she is a mutt, but she comes from, you know, we know the health history, which is great. It's always good to know the health history of your dog, because they can't speak like we can, really, unless you train them to do that, which is, we don't do that here. No, but yeah. I've made it awkward now for me, myself. Anyways, so yeah, our dogs. Biscuit and Opera. Opera like the cake, by the way, not like the what is it? The artistry? Art. The music, not like the music, even though I do appreciate good opera music. But her coloring, she looks just like an opera cake. It's so cute. Maybe one day I'll post pictures of her on my public feeds. Hold on. Did he already get home? No. I'm paranoid. Does anybody else just feel so awkward? Just like, ooh, you know? You don't want to get caught doing something you feel like is embarrassing. Like, I already feel like it's kind of embarrassing, actually, for me to be doing this in general. I'm trying something new out of my comfort zone. I'm not a very chatty or expressive person. Like, I've never been good at that stuff, especially, like, since I started kind of unmasking with my autism and stuff like that. It got worse, you know what I mean? Yeah, neurodivergent people will get it. Maybe. But yeah, I'm like super awkward. Because, ooh, you know? Oh, now it's summer though. Sorry, complete. But this should be opening soon, and I get to get the vegan ice cream. What the fuck is this kid doing? Hello? I don't know. What's up with you? Why are you... Who does that? Who does that? I don't know. In front of the library? Anyways. Where do I put this? Here, I guess. But yeah. And then I get to give the vegan ice cream to my wonderful, beautiful Sophia. I'm obsessed with her. Oh. I feel like this is you telling me something. Okay. Can I marry her? I'm concerned. I don't want to show any interest in other, like, bachelorettes. Well, except for maybe Haley, because her and Sophia are besties. But she... But also, I don't know. I just don't want... She's the only one. And in my very first save file, my bad. My very first save file, I married Sebastian, which is... I love that man. I love that emo little fuck ass. He's so good. I feel like that's just what everyone does. Well, I mean, I also like Sam a lot, though. I never married him. I considered it in my second save file, but, like, I'm not married to anyone yet in my second save file. Right? I'm not. I don't think I am. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to check in a minute. But I've been obsessed with playing the Tomodachi Life game that came out pretty recently. If that's any... gives you any timeline to when I recorded this. Also, this yellow? I'm fucking colorblind. Hello? Blue. This blue grass is supposed to be really good for, the pets and animals. I mean, pets? Yes. I think I need to go to bed. Or I need to just stop talking. See? Ooh, excuse me. I lost my train of thought again. Oof. Oof. Oh no, it's stuck under the greenhouse. I forgot what I was saying again. See? Whatever. Don't care. And I need to upgrade my tools. Usually I have them upgraded by now at least, but I have been so lazy about it. Like, I don't know. I'm just taking it really slow and chill in this game. Because before, my first game, ever save file, I didn't really grind, and I'm on, like, year 7, I think. I just chilled out. Like, my community center is not done. I'm just, like, taking it super slow. My second save file, I am absolutely... Like, I'm not married yet, but I completed everything. You know what I mean? Except for marriage. Marriage. What did I do in here again? Oh, mushrooms! Okay. Because I usually go for the fruit, but it's kind of annoying, you know? Waiting every couple of days for something to happen. If it happens. And this one, I mean, I know I'm doing some of the community center, but I'm also just kind of like, forget about it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep for me. I'm just trying to have fun. Have a groovy, fun time. I don't actually talk like that. That's embarrassing. Why did I do that? Oh, I forgot I had that stuff. See, I don't look. I just kind of do. You know what I mean? Also, why am I just now hearing the summer music? I don't think I've ever heard the... Because I don't like listening to sound. When I'm playing games, unless it's Minecraft, I don't like listening to sound. I just like it quiet. I just like playing the game and having, like... Maybe listening to a YouTube video or something. I was listening to a YouTube video before I started recording myself. Which, in fact, we have about 5 minutes left of me just yapping and talking about nothing. I hate that guy. I hate that guy so much. Also, that guy, he's like weird. I don't know. Okay. Crackhead. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm biased because I married Sebastian in my first save file, like I've said before. But like, I don't. Abigail just she just you know, she rubbed me the wrong way. But also I'm like, she has purple hair. Purple, my favorite color. Ah, coal, of course. This is just a normal geode. That always looks like shit to me. It's mudstone, but it just looks like straight up a dookie. Ooh. Cool. Maybe I'll get a reward. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. God damn, I forgot how expensive it is. Okay, I'm only gonna do 4, because I will go bankrupt to try to impress this lady. Not Haley, but you know. You know. The only one I wanna marry. Dookie, go here. Ooh. Go here. This, go here. Yes! Does it make sense? Not really. In my brain. Ooh. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I will take this geode. Dang! I didn't even realize the time. That's crazy town. It's Tuesday. Would Sophia still be home? I have no idea what her schedule is. I don't know what anyone's schedule is, actually. No one I've ever pursued romantically on Stardew Valley. I don't know their schedules. I just kind of like hope and pray I find them. I know there's like, it could be so much easier than just like hoping and praying, you know what I mean? But she's so cute. Look at her. Ugh. A cold, tasty treat just for me. I hope I don't get a brain freeze. I love her. I love her so much. I need her. I need her like I need to breathe. Something that I grew up listening or like hearing is I love you like a fat kid loves cake. And mind you, I am a fat kid. Okay, I'm a big bag. I may be pregnant now, but I am so obsessed with sweets. Specifically, I also really want to eat Raising Cane's like all the time. I never really like I liked Raising Cane's before I was pregnant, but man, oh man, is it so bad now that I'm second trimester, about to be third, and you know, it's just the cravings. I didn't have cravings with my first pregnancy. I did not crave anything at all. I was too sick to crave, I think. I just kind of was suffering. The pregnancy was not easy for me the first time around. I mean, it's not really that easy this time around either, but I'm having an easier time because I'm not sick all the time. Oh, he's getting close. I could see him on my Life 360. Eek! Oh, he's right down the street. I got about a minute anyways until see, I timed it perfectly. And I'm gonna pause in a minute to do my thing. Turn off my mic. This was awkward and mildly unpleasant. I don't know if I shall do it again. It's quiet. I want to take this into my inventory. How do I do that on here? I don't know how to do it on here. I want to put this on the wall. Please. Please. Oh, hello? I didn't know I could do that. Cool beans. Okay, can I put this on my wall? No. Yes, I can. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this time to go on and save for the day. Yeah, What the fuck? And just as my timer's going off, there was an explosion! So that means I got the meteor? Okay. Alright, I gotta go. Give me a second.